Subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon and never miss an update from Latestly.
Okay, I'm sure she's also on a hotline. I mean, you may say whatever you may want to say, but even the best of producers can't really back and do much with a bad script, right? Sometimes he's the one actually tell everybody, "Ha, sab chup ho jao, quiet, silence, this, that, actor on set, and all of that is going on," and suddenly you'll hear Pawan laughing, like he'll break into a laugh or something. Like, who's laughing? Your director's only laughing, but they insist on calling me ma'am. Well, I don't know. I don't feel the seniority at all because I see that these guys have done just so much work themselves. But anyway, I take the respect very well. So thank you. It's not the usual Bollywood performance like you would expect, you know? Okay, I shall tell this to Sara and Vikrant both. But they insist on calling me ma'am. Well, I don't know. I don't feel the seniority at all because I see that these guys have done just so much work themselves. But anyway, I take the respect very well. So thank you. You know what I especially like about this is, I mean, I don't know, not all mystery thrillers are like this, but the way that Pawan, our director, has shot the film, it is a slow reveal of what's happening. The tension slowly builds. So he wanted very restrained, very nuanced kind of performances. Nothing is over the top. Nothing gives away anything. Right till the end. For me, I enjoyed that because it's very. It's not the usual Bollywood performance like you would expect. So I loved trying this, and I think it's worked out really well. So yeah, for me this is very different, and I loved again because I haven't done a thriller mystery, so मुझे बड़ा मजा आया करके. I loved it. Yeah. Well, like I've been saying, we did a lot of prep work. बहुत prep किया हमने, and there was an acting coach. First time in my life, I worked with an acting coach since I haven't gone and studied acting. So I was so curious about so many things. So there was a lot of prep. For me, that has been like the most enjoyable part of this film, going through that prep work with an acting coach. Because I always wanted to go to acting school, and somehow hua hi nahi. Like, I never somehow came together for that. So yeah, so yes, I mean, we made so many notes, and there's so many things and so many different ways we wanted to do a scene or a line, and all of that went on. So when we went on set, it was like clockwork. It was like there's one word that Pawan would say, and we knew exactly what we had to do. So then he'd say, okay, thoda sa meter up on this because I'll get another cut, or I'll be able to do something in the edit with this. So then, like, everybody was so in sync. So then once we were on set, it just flew, literally. And for all three of us, because all of us worked, separately, but we all worked with the coach and Pawan. We had a lot of readings and exercises and stuff. So yeah, it went off really smoothly. I mean, you may say whatever you may want to say, but even the best of producers can't really back and do much with a bad script, right? I mean, not to say that you don't want to work with the big guys. Of course, you want to work with the big guys. But in the end, I think it's the script. So that's all it is. That is the biggest box that you need to tick. Of course, after that, then it is your director. And what the kind of faith that he has in you and you have in him, and all of that put together. So yeah, those are the only two boxes I would say that I look for and I tick. That's it. Actually, a lot of times, there is, so firstly, because you're giving performances like this, then the unit is also quiet. There's a certain quiet on the set, and because you have to concentrate on your performance or the scene, and there's this, like I said, there's this constant tension throughout the film, and it just keeps getting bigger and keeps building up, right? So yeah, there was a certain amount of quiet. It's not a very noisy set. It can't be, because the actors are wanting to sort of concentrate. So you're right. I mean, mostly once we started shooting, there was a lot of not tension, but like there's a certain quiet on the set, for the sake of the actors, literally. Because other than that, I think Pawan is like the biggest goofball I've met. He's like the funniest guy. Sometimes he's the one actually. He tell everybody, "Ha, sab chup ho jao, quiet, silence." This, that, actor on set, and all of that is going on, and suddenly you'll hear Pawan laughing. Like he'll break into a laugh or something. Like who's laughing? Your director's only laughing. So yeah, but only for the sake of the performances, I think that we were all just, they were keeping it quiet. I have a hotline. I got a hotline. Okay, I'm sure she's also on a hotline. I think most of it is the plot is the climax, and the pre-climax is what the film is. I can't tell you much, but I have to say the only thing is the thing that sets it apart, I feel, is not just the reveal in the end. Ki bhai ye hota hai last mein, this is a spoiler. That's not the only thing. I think if you watch the film, there are just so many moments of when the graph for every character is changing, why it changes, how they become good, bad, ugly, what is their ugliest side. I think that process is also, I love those scenes more than just the reveal right in the end, personally. So yeah, I mean, I suppose watch the whole film, please. It's not just the end of the film, but the film is I think something that people will enjoy, especially jinko pasand hai thriller and this kind of a genre. I think people would really like it.